Hello, friends, and welcome back to the continuing saga of. Now, why does this laptop not want to recognize the disk? I got it to recognize it, and then it went away. It got a blue screen of death. The Windows 10 version, it's kind of a light blue, and it said critical process died or something like that. What was it that it said? Oh no. I thought anyway, something critical died. So, but right now I'm interested in eliminating one physical issue with some lead tape. Here's some free advertising for them. It's called Unique Sports Products, and they have a website, uniquesports.com. Okay. It had 5 steps, but I tore the top of it. So now I don't know what the first 3 steps are. Just the 4th and 5th step, where it says play test one or more on top of each other till you like the feel. That was step 4. Then step 5, to maintain racket balance, wrap the same amount of lead tape to the top handle just above the grip. Okay. This it's not that heavy, but it's supposed to be lead tape to give weight to a tennis racket. So you add strips of lead tape around the head to give it some weight, right? But it doesn't seem to be that heavy. Well, it's probably heavier than regular tape because it's got a thin layer of lead. So one side is metallic. It's supposed to be lead, right? And the other side is sticky, right? So I'm gonna use some of that to maintain a 4-line ribbon cable that I for sure know the function of it. At least one of the functions. The main function is for the power button. So when you press this button, the signal goes to the motherboard through this cable, ribbon cable. Let's see, these 4 lines. Maybe it's more than 4 lines. Maybe it's 5 lines. No, I see 4 lines. They have to go into this connector, and there was one time a bar that you would clip over it, clamp it on, and keep the cable secure. Maybe it broke off and got lost. I could study other clamps and see how it works. There's some other clamps around this motherboard that do the same thing. But I got it working by sticking it in there, and next to it, to put pressure on it, I fashioned a piece of plastic so that it would fit in the same hole. And here's the piece of plastic that I fashioned. I cut it off. I cut it off one of these tools. No, there's another one thinner like it. So I cut it off, and it's got a wedge shape to it. So I stick it in there to put pressure on the cable, and it sticks out a certain height. So to keep it in there, I covered this hole with a transparent piece of tape. Where is it? Here it is. So I put it all over here, right there. But then that blue wedge stuck out. Let's see, how high did it stick out? And it worked for a while. It got worse. So it sticks out almost higher than this. But that was good, because then the tape would be pushing down and keeping pressure against the ribbon. But this is not that good, because the wedge is not good enough to put pressure on it, to put pressure on the cable. There's the cable. I want to put pressure in this direction. You see, I want to put pressure against the blue part of it. So I'm going to put something in there. And what I put against that blue is this blue plastic. So I put the cable in. I taped a piece of plastic to the blue to be able to hold it better. So so it kind of sticks out pretty high. So that may be one of the problems. It was sticking out a little too high, and you could feel the bump in this area of the keyboard when it was placed there. And it was intermittently working, because sometimes you would press and nothing happened, and then I took this off and put it back on, adjusted it, and then got it so that when you press it would start, but then it went back to not working. So I gotta go back to the drawing board and figure out how to hold this cable in there. So I'm thinking of using lead tape. So that's what I'll be working on. Maybe I need more light. Oh, here's some light. And maybe use this. Telescopic. Okay, there it is. Can you see that? That's the ribbon cable. It's white, but it's got a flap in the front of it that's blue. And it's kind of tall. Let's see. Now I'm gonna put this wedge in there between the blue and the white plastic ridge there to put pressure in what, that direction, so it makes contact, because right now it's pretty loose. It wiggles and stuff. So if I can put this in there against there, like that. Let's see if it stays. It didn't stay because there's no glue. There's nothing. Maybe I could use but if I put glue on there, then it's stuck for good. So that might be a problem if we have to take the board apart, the laptop apart. But right now I got it. If I'm pressing down and it kind of stays. Wait a minute. So right there, it kind of feels less wiggly. I don't know. Well, like if I press down here, and then press over here, I get in pressing down like that. That's why I put a tape across this bridge, the hole, and it kind of worked, but it got loose again. So I gotta come up with something better. But I still may need to use this blue wedge. Maybe I need to cut it so it doesn't come to a point, so that it's thicker. So when I stick it in there, it's tighter. Now, how can I cut this wedge? Oh, well, look at big. You can see my fingerprints. Wow. How do I cut this wedge? With the I got a scissor here. Well, now I don't have it there. It's kind of lost. And it's over there. Or it's over here. I'm looking for a scissor. That I misplaced. I usually kept it around here. But it's not there now. Let's see. I guess I'll have to use some other way of cutting it. Well, I think this might work. I got an X-Acto knife set here. Whoa. The knives, the blades go in those slots, but they got disorganized a bit. So is it all knives or also? Oh, it's got screwdriver bits also. So it's screwdrivers and knives. What is that? Is that a magnet? Okay. So if I open this, sorry. if I open this, I can take this out. And I got this. Oh, that's pretty sharp. See, this is that a magnet? It looks like it is. Oh, okay, so that means that they go kind of like that. Whoa. What's it's supposed to stay there? Did it get... Maybe it needs sorry. It needs some glue to keep this in there. This is kind of popped out. You won't, unless it can get... Unless it would stay. So that's kind of flimsy design, I guess. There. There we go. Getting it a little bit more organized for next time. Wow, that's an interesting shape. Yeah, at least this keeps the blades from falling all over the place. But it should stay better than that, ideally. So maybe I could fix that with some glue, a special glue. So should I use this to cut it? So I'm gonna cut it, but how much should I cut it? Just a little bit. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut about 2-3 millimeters, about that much, and see how that does. But how can I cut this? Is there? Do they have a tripod? Yeah, here's a tripod, so that I can cut with 2 hands. See if I'm recording. See, I'm still recording, right? Yeah. I'm gonna tighten this tripod. Okay. So I got this. I got this. here's the wedge. Can you see this wedge? Okay. Ooh, where's the... Oh, here it is. Okay. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna cut it right here. Oh, man. Who's that? Okay. So, I could cut it right there. Oh, but if I cut there, the bed will move. And it'll cause problems. But if I do it on the floor, let's see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. Okay. Maybe I could turn it down. There we go. Okay. There we go. So I'm gonna cut. But I need like a board or something to cut on. Is there I can find a board or something to cut on that is solid. I can't find something to cut on. Let's try this. Okay. So I got a piece of plastic. Let's see if I can... Oh, it's kind of... There we go. I'm gonna cut this wedge a few millimeters so make it blunter, right? See if I can do it. Man. I can't cut it. It won't cut. I might cut this board. I'll scratch it. They cut a little bit, like 2 or 3 or 4 millimeters, so it's blunter. There, so it's blunter. So let's see. So I may have to cut the top off too, but let's see what that does. Oh. Let's see. Let's see what. How's that? Okay. Wait. How's that? How's that? Is that good? Okay. Let's see. I got the tape here and the wedge here. I don't need this knife. Uh, so this side of the tape is sticky. I can take this off. Well, maybe I'll take it off later. I can use it. I'm gonna cut off with my finger. It's easy to break with my finger. Let's see. So I'm gonna stick, holding this down, I'm gonna stick this in there, right? Oh shit, I dropped it. How am I gonna get it out? Turning it upside down, I don't even see it. Uh-oh. And I had the laptop slanted, so it went down that way. And it's not magnetic. But this tape is sticky. Maybe I could touch it and get it out if I can find it. I think I see it. Oh, it went down there. I can't even see it really. I'm gonna lift this over. Let's see if I can show this to you as I do this. Reality TV. This is real. I'm gonna grab. Let's see if I can get this tripod to stay here. No, it won't stay. Let's find another place for this tripod. Oh boy. Let's see, what's it? Let's see what that's pointing to. The top. Oh gosh, it's falling. It's falling apart. And I can't. There we go. That's a little better. Let's see if I can bend it down some more. This might be good. So, I don't know if you can see what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna see if I can get the wedge to show up in the hole. I think I see it. Is that it? The wedge? Yeah, I think it is. Or then another wedge. I think it's the blue wedge. I'm gonna need see. This one hasn't. What are these called? Double screwdriver bits. Hobby knife handle, hobby tweezers. Oh, that's what they're called. Tweezers. I'm gonna use tweezers. Are you getting this? Oh, maybe you didn't get this. Let's see if are you getting this now? I'm gonna use tweezers to get it out. See if I can find it. Oh shit. I got it out. Okay. I wonder if you can see that from here. Use a pillow. Let's see, can I see that? Let's see. My finger. I need to be higher. Okay. Well, I still don't have it. Can I move this down a bit? Without it falling? Oh, let's see. How's that? I think that's a good angle. I think that gets it. Okay. That's a good view right there. Okay. So. I got this edge wedge. Oh, but it's not a straight. It's not perfectly square. I'm gonna have to cut it some more with that knife. Let me cut it some more. Let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna cut it straighter. Oh man, I think it's not 90 degrees square. It's more like 89, 88. So I need to cut a little bit more. Maybe a lot more. Oh, it's another. Looks like I'm cutting into it. Oh. It didn't cut it. That didn't cut it. Oh, thanks for it. Oh, yes, thanks. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Looking. Should I describe what I'm doing? I'm trying to press the wedge. There's a slot in where the ribbon goes. The end. Oh, I dropped the wedge in there again. I get the tweezers here so I can take it back out. Oh, it went down that way. There it is. I see it. Oh. Now where did it go? Now it's over there. There we go. This reminds me of that game board called Operation or something like that. Let's see. Operation game board. Yes, remember this? Oh man. Oh shit. Let's show it. Operation. Remember that game? Skill game. Who made it? Was it Milton Bradley? age at 7 to something. Operation Game Board. Oh, they got an article on the Operation Game Board on Wikipedia. Operation is a battery-operated game of physical skill that tests players' hand-eye coordination and fine motor skill. The game's prototype was invented in 1964 by John Spinello, a University of Illinois industrial design student at the time, who sold his rights to the game to renowned designer Marvin Glass for a sum of $500 and the promise of a job upon graduation, a promise that was not upheld. Initially produced by Milton Bradley in 1965, Operation is currently made by Hasbro with an estimated franchise worth of $40 million. So, I was thinking of what the inventor could have done. Like, could he have figured out a contract where he got 1% of the sales of it, whoever had it? Could that have been done? I don't know. The game can be difficult due to the shapes of plastic elements and the fact the openings are barely larger than the pieces themselves. Adam's apple, broken heart, wrench ankle, butterflies in stomach, spare ribs, water on the knee, funny bone, Charlie horse, writer's cramp, wishbone, bread basket, brain freeze. John Spinello, inventor of Operation Game, can't afford real life operation. Let's see. Poor guy. John Spinello earned a small spot in pop culture history 50 years ago when he invented Operation. But now the 77-year-old man needs a $25,000 in oral surgery and can't afford to pay for it, having sold the rights to his creation for just $500. There he is. There's Spinello. I think that's him. uh, Milton Bradley, now by Hasbro. Well, I got distracted with this, but I'm doing this operation, and it seems pretty hard. I'll have to think about it. I'll end this session and take my time, because it's hard to do the operation while setting up the camera, and it's hard to see what I'm doing anyway. But I'm trying to basically find a way to keep this ribbon cable. That blue part is not the ribbon cable itself, it's the part behind them. So the end is right there at the blue. Oh shit, it's kind of bent down. It's kind of bent down. Maybe that's part of the problem. There's a good view of it. So those 4 connectors have to be pressing against that back wall, the inside back wall, the left side. It's gotta press against there. So that slot had a clamp, and I lost the clamp, or it broke and never to be found. Maybe it's underneath the motherboard somewhere. So I got it in there, but see, notice that there's a space, kind of a space. It's gotta press against the left side. Okay, so the right side, so this is right. Let's see, if this is right and this is left, I'm gonna press it against the left once I get it in there. I'm trying to straighten it so it goes in there easily. Sorry for the camera work. Man. And the lighting. Okay, so it's in there, but if I let go, it comes out. So how to keep it to stay in there? I came up with a wedge. But now let's think outside the box. Let's think of what to do to keep it in there. What if I stuffed the right side with lead tape? Let's study this. See how big it is? I wonder if I can magnify it a little bit. I'll use the telescopic. Okay, I got an idea. What if I use the lead tape and put some of the lead tape on the front of that blue, just a little bit. Give it thickness, and maybe keep piling it until it becomes thicker, and then when I squash it in there, it's tighter in that hole. I'll try that. But for now, I'm gonna turn this episode off and try it without having to worry about narrating and holding the camera, trying to get you to see it. And wish me luck. Thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of it. I don't know, maybe not much, but here we go.